live. Hello, everybody. So we are live today with Harshit over here, and he is going to give us an interview experience of Accenture, right? So this is me, Janvi, and I would love if Harshit could please introduce himself.
Yeah, hello everyone. I am Harshit Johri and I am pursuing my BTech from VIT Bhopal. And yes, I got selected in Accenture as an advanced engineering analyst role.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your introduction, Harshit. However, we are just going to wait for a couple of minutes, for 1 minute, let's say, for all more people to join in.
Sure.
Okay. And among the audiences, if you can clearly see us and hear us, please give us a yay in the chat so that we can continue with the session. Sohil, we are obliged that our videos are helping you. So yes, please keep watching and keep following Prep Insta. All right, so we are getting replies that we are clearly audible and visible. So let's begin with the session over here. All right, so let me again let you all of you know that we are going to interview Harshit for Accenture, and he is interviewing for Advanced Application Engineering Analyst with us. So if any of you are opting or aspiring to become an employee of Accenture, make sure that you go through the entire video, you watch the video with us, stay with us over here. Harshit is also going to give you some tips and some nooks and cracks of how you can actually, crack Accenture. All right, so let's begin with the initial steps. Why did you choose Accenture?
So basically, first of all, it was my on-campus drive. So first of all, the company TCS paper was done, and
Hmm.
after that, the second company which was visited our campus for Super Dream package was Accenture.
All
So
right.
I applied for TCS also, but due to some reasons, I disqualified in the last round. That is interview session.
Interview section.
Yeah, but in Accenture, due to that, my confidence was extremely low at that time. But I cleared every round and interview as well, so I was little bit confident that yeah, I can made it in Accenture, and
Yeah.
the result was there.
Okay, so it was an or on-campus drive, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
like a few of them have the query on a chat. So, yes, it was an on-campus drive in which Harshit got accepted and selected. All right, so how did you begin your preparations, Harshit? Like, what motivated you and what steps did you take?
First of all, few days before the paper, I had purchased this Prime subscription of Prep Insta,
Okay.
and to be honest, I only watched the Prep Insta Prime videos of that Accenture videos, like company specific videos are there.
Yeah.
So at that time, Accenture was coming to my campus. That's why I only watched that video Accenture.
Hmm.
And when I gone through that video, what are the rounds, and that helped me a lot. And uh, I got a knowledge like what should I study next, and what should I mainly focus on.
Yeah.
Uh, so I mainly focused on those videos.
Yeah. So a great thanks to Harshit to mention Pepinsta because like all of you can see that he is a prime member and he got selected for a huge LPA. It's around 12 LPA. So we would like all of our audience, whoever is watching this, that if you want to try a Prime subscription as well, so it's a great chance for you. We are running on huge discounts, so you can definitely go and check out Prime as well. And it is certified by Harshit that it is going to help you in your placement.
Yeah, guys,
Right.
trust me, it is extremely helpful, and one-stop destination, I would say.
Yeah,
You can
thank you
purchase.
so much for that appreciation, Harshit. All right, let's move towards your, rounds and your selection journey. So, what was the first round that you had to go through?
First round was cognitive and technical round,
Okay.
which was an elimination round.
Hmm.
In that round, first of all, a link was given, and the platform was a Hire Pro,
Okay.
and in which I need to give the paper. There was a specific cutoff which we need to clear, and
Hmm.
within 10 minutes, the result was given if we were
Okay.
qualified or not. Then after
Right.
that, when I got qualified, then after that the coding round happened, and
Hmm.
in coding round there were, I guess, two or three questions,
Okay.
and those were of very not very high difficulty, but a medium one.
Okay.
Some were from lead code as well. So And after that, there was a communication round.
All right.
Many people say that, like Accenture also claim that it is non-elimination round, but
Mm-hmm.
many from my college got eliminated in that communication round.
Okay.
So it
All
is also
right.
important.
Okay. So, like you mentioned that you had to go through three separate rounds, and were all of these rounds on the same day?
No, not on the same day. Two rounds on the same day, and the
Okay.
communication round after 1 or 2 days.
Okay. So let's start from the beginning. So you had for the first round as cognitive and technical,
Yeah.
right? So can you give the audience an idea of what cognitive rounds would include?
Yeah, cognitive rounds include only like aptitude things,
Hmm.
verbal aptitude, reasoning.
Hmm.
All these things were included, and
Okay.
some little bit technical, like DSA questions, computer networks,
Okay.
DBMS, core subjects, and all.
Okay.
These were the things which were asked in cognitive round, and
And technical round?
uh, this was
Okay.
total,
This was all
yeah,
together a cognitive and technical,
and
including
technical.
quantitative, logical, and verbal.
Verbal.
And then you also had technical MCQ kind of
Yeah,
questions,
yeah.
right? Do you remember any important topic from the aptitude section? Let's say from quant, if the students want to, concentrate on one particular topic or two particular topics.
Topic I would not recommend any, as I want to recommend only one thing, like
Hmm.
every CS student will recommend, that if you are in third year or fourth year even, you should focus on DSA, and DSA.
Okay,
Start
DSA, DSA,
doing
and
coding
DSA.
and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, if you have a basic knowledge in aptitude, you can pass the test.
Yeah,
So it
even
wasn't
many
very
companies,
difficult.
yeah, even many companies are there, who
Mhm.
pick students on the basis of good aptitude as well.
Yeah,
So aptitude knowledge is also
very important.
very
Yeah.
important. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, so you were saying that if you're from a CS background, DSA, DSA, DSA is very important.
Yeah.
And from where did you prepare for DSA?
Prep Insta,
Okay, Prep Insta.
Prep
So
Insta YouTube
again,
videos as well
yeah.
as those Prime videos.
So another again, like if you also want to get placed in Accent or any other company, and if you are from CS or non-CS, make sure that your DSA is good. Make sure that your technical skills are better. And like Harshit, you can also prepare from Prepinsta and Prepinsta Prime. Also, like he said that he has also prepared from a YouTube videos, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so you get the YouTube videos for free on Prepinsta and on Prime subscription as well. So if you are interested, you can go and check that out as well,
yeah. There are
right?
aptitude video
Yeah.
also from Prep
Yeah, there
Insta.
are
I had gone
aptitude,
through them.
verbal, everything. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Okay, so moving forward with your second round, after clearing the technical and cognitive round, you move towards the coding round,
Coding.
and that is hardcore coding,
Yeah.
right? So, what is the rule over there? Can you change the number, change your language preference or
Yeah, like
anything?
language, you can choose any if you want. Like if you are comfortable in Python, C++, or Java, you
Mhm.
can do in anything. You can change it format. And
Okay.
yeah, I remember that you cannot. I think like if you are done with the current question, then you can go to the next question.
Okay, so you cannot
Otherwise, you
switch
can't. Yeah,
until
you
unless
can't
you
switch.
submit.
Yeah,
All right. And what was the difficulty level of the coding
yeah.
questions?
Medium, not so hard.
Both the coding questions.
Yeah,
Okay.
both are I guess three. I don't remember, but
Okay.
yeah, it was not so difficult.
Okay, so coding again, because you have good skills in coding. Like, was it again us that helped you out, or did you go around any other platform to prepare for?
No, see, I personally do practice simple coding questions
Hmm.
from past 2-3 months.
Hmm.
I started doing DSA and doing some coding questions. From Prep Insta, I got some questions, and from other platforms also, like YouTube, and
Hmm.
many platforms are there online as well.
Yeah, yeah,
So we can get the coding questions very
yeah.
easily. So
Okay.
yeah,
So you say that practicing helps you a lot,
lot.
right? You have to practice. It's not just when your exam is coming, you're practicing, but you have to keep a habit of practicing
Hmm.
in the longer run. Also, that since he has already said that we have like he has practiced from Prepinsta, you can also go and look for top 100 codes on Google, and you get the entire Prepinsta page for top 100 codes, and then you can go through the codes. And I think you have done that as well,
Yeah, top 100 or
right?
C++. plus plus.
Top 100 codes. Yeah, you have from C, C++, everything. So if you want, you can check that page out as well. All right. So we are done with the first round
Yeah,
and we are done with the second round.
yeah.
Okay. So moving towards the third round, which is the communication round.
Communication
Now
round.
let's wait between the second round. Did you get the mail instantly that you are going to appear for the third round?
Not
Or
instantly, I guess. Like if I have to, today is my exam, then I got the mail tomorrow, like
tomorrow?
tomorrow
Okay.
or day after tomorrow, like that. And
All right.
yeah, in that round, that was communication round.
Hmm.
Many people think that it is easy, like
Easy. Yeah.
as many people are from CBSE background. Okay,
Yeah.
so their English speaking is quite good, but
Hmm.
when the thing come of like story framing and reading the sentences and all, and arranging the sentences within a given frame of time,
Hmm.
I think that is difficult task. And
Okay.
they are saying that it is non-elimination round, but I think it was elimination round.
Okay. Because you think a lot of friends of yours got
Yeah, got
eliminated.
eliminated from my college. That's why.
Okay. And so we have a question from Vaishnavi as well. How did you crack the communication round? Can you give some tips to crack the round?
There are no tips. You need to just go through some YouTube videos of Accenture, that how they give. There are many screen recordings as well of
Okay.
of like how the procedure goes, what is the communication round and everything regarding that.
Hmm.
You can go through it, and don't worry about it much. But focus on listening the sentences they are telling, and
Okay.
try to focus more, because if you focus, then you can easily arrange and frame any story and any sentence.
Yeah. So also, do you think that you need a prior, skill in English of understanding or pronouncing in order to, clear this round? Like your English should be good or anything?
No, 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 nothing. English, yeah, English should be good. Like you can understand. See,
Understanding. Yeah.
there are many things like this that they pronounce like that was auto-generated voice.
Hmm.
So the pronunciation was slight difficult.
Different. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was a bit tough for me, but
Yeah.
still you can crack it.
Yeah.
Not so
So
difficult.
Vaishnavi, a tip from Harshit is that you have to be very focused when you're getting the communication down. Also, make sure that your surrounding is very quiet,
Yeah,
right? That
one thing I
helps.
would like to mention,
Yeah.
before giving the round, even the fan sound was coming. That was also restricting me to give that exam.
Okay. Yeah.
So, surrounding sound to be turned off
Yeah. So you
next.
have to have a very sound surrounding, right? It should be very quiet and no sound at all, not even the fan.
Yeah.
Right. So that is very important, and you have to stay focused. That is how you can actually clear the communication down, and it comes directly from Harshit as well. All right. So moving forward after this, when did you get the mail of being selected, and what was the scenario?
When my exam was done on 25 August, then in my college, generally the companies mail within 1 or 2 day about the result, but the Accenture mailed after 5 days,
Okay.
and like I was a bit scared about the result, that it
You
is
had a
not
high
coming.
heart
Yeah,
heartbeat. Yeah.
yeah, it was not coming, so I was a bit terrified. But yeah, when it came, then see, I actually knew the result, that it would happen, that I would
Okay.
get selected because of
So
the
you were
interview.
quite confident that you will be
Yeah,
selected.
yeah, yeah, because of
Yeah.
the interview. So I got it that
Yeah. Okay. So you got the mail after 5 days,
5 days, but
5 terrifying days, I would say.
yeah, but
Yeah.
there are my friends who got some rejection mail after 1 or 2 days.
Okay. So Accenture also sends a rejection mail.
Rejection.
However, the communication round wasn't an elimination round,
Hmm.
but people got eliminated and they got rejection mail. So do you think that it can be based on, their combined performance on the technical
Yeah,
coding
yeah,
and the communication?
yeah. It was total overall combined performance.
Yeah, that is what. So even if you have cleared the communication round, your performance will be calculated on an overall basis. And if you
Overall
did not
basis.
perform good, you will be rejected.
Yeah,
Right. So
the cutoff marking of
yeah,
cognitive as well as
hmm,
coding as well as communication all will be
communication
calculated.
down. Yeah. So you got the selection mail. Now comes the interview. So on the day of interview, when was it scheduled and how was it scheduled? Can you let us know?
Yeah. Firstly, the mail. was came that I need to schedule the timings and the slot
Okay.
and the
Okay.
date. So on 25th of August, I scheduled it on I guess at 10 a.m.
Okay.
Uh, then, as usual, I was very nervous for that. But when the interview got started, then the
Yeah.
interviewer was very frank. Like he
Okay.
made me comfortable. He first of all he gave his interview to me. He told me about his skills and asked me that it if I had breakfast or not. Like I have a bad experience of interview as well.
Yeah. In
Yeah,
TCS, right?
in
Like you said.
TCS,
Yeah.
like in TCS for 3.5 LPA, they just killed me for that role. So that was a worse experience. But in Accenture, the interviewer was extremely frank, and
Fine.
so I was a bit confident. Like I didn't hesitated in giving any of the answer.
Hmm.
And he asked me about my projects, everything
Okay.
about my projects, and
Okay.
some technical knowledge and
Hmm.
some DSA questions.
Okay. So can you give us any information about what project and like how did you do it? Some information about your
Yeah,
project.
my projects were in my resume. I had put two main projects. One is a physical model,
Hmm.
which is smart agriculture based assistance on a Ferris wheel, and
Okay.
another is smart attendance tracking system using GPS, which can track your attendance
Hmm.
automatically when you enter the classroom, which
Okay.
was assisted by the that your class teacher. So
Okay.
these were my main projects, and he asked me to elaborate only one project of my choice, and everything regarding my project. So I choose the physical model one.
Okay.
Yeah, so I had
Yeah.
elaborated everything about
So again, according to you, you think that projects are very important to
it.
get
Yeah,
placed,
yeah, project are
right?
very important. They play an important role in that.
Yeah. So, okay. Again, another very important information for the audience that if you're looking for projects and if you don't have any idea what project to go on with, again, at Prepping Star Prime, we provide you with a lot of projects, a very interesting projects. So, if you want to go and take a look at it, make sure that you go, just take a quick look, and if you like it, you can proceed because, like Harshit said, projects are very, very important if you want to get placed at a good LP and a good company, right? So, do not ignore projects at all. Okay. Coming back to your questions after the project, what questions do you think the interviewer would have asked, in the interview?
Like oops questions, that's
Okay.
are important.
Hmm.
Basic knowledge of core,
Basic knowledge of
DBMS,
code.
computer
Hmm.
networks, and all.
Hmm.
These are important, and yeah, some like what are vectors, arrays, and
Hmm.
everything. You should know. And as a CS student, I think every student knows all these. It
Yeah.
was not difficult, like nothing to worry, and everything was totally fine.
Yeah. So again, let's keep this scenario apart. Let's say that the interviewer might not have been very friendly,
Yeah,
right? Maybe that you had a
yeah,
good day.
yeah,
So
yeah.
then, what would you recommend to the students or the audiences watching
This
this?
also happened to one of my friend that the interviewer was not so good for him.
Hmm.
So he asked everything, like every core subject, very deeply, and DSA coding questions very deeply. They told him to share his screen and write a code, and
Okay.
yeah, and this also happened with me in TCS.
Okay.
So yeah, so they also just made him to write a code, and
Hmm.
after that they asked something in the projects were in detail, everything in detail.
Okay. So again, that for the all the audience, that if you are not having a very lucky day and your interview is not in a very friendly mood, make sure that your technical skills and your technical knowledge is in place. It's going to save your day,
Uh,
right? Get your projects in line, get your skills in line, get your coding languages and everything in line before you sit for the interview, right? But again, be patient. Don't be very nervous because nervousness kills everything. Right? So were you very nervous, Harshit, after the bad experience at TCS?
yeah, I was extremely nervous. Like when my TCS interview was done, I called my father, and my father told me to just chill up, and it
Yeah.
was a part of life and all. But I thought that it basically demotivates a student, like
Yeah.
a 3.5 LPA job, and they are asking every core subject deeply, and even answering 70 to 80% of the questions. I am
Mm.
getting the remarks that I don't have coding skills. Then
Yeah.
I got demotivated. I had run the code correctly and everything,
Yeah.
but still, I don't think that that job was made for me.
Yeah.
So
But
yeah,
again, yeah, everything happens for good. Maybe when you would have been selected there, you wouldn't have even applied for this,
yeah,
right? And you wouldn't even have worked on your technical skills or
sure.
anything, right? So everything happens for good, right? Also, moving towards after you got the project, you got the technical skills. Now, was there also an HR round or was it only technical?
No, it was technical plus HR round.
So let's
Like
move towards the HR round. So what were the
yeah,
questions they have
like
asked?
questions were like, why should I hire you? Like
Okay. Hmm.
yeah, so these were the, like, this was the question, and one question was like, uh, in which subject, like which subject you don't like, and how you tackled it and cope up with it. So
Hmm.
this was the second question, and I guess one question was also there, but I'm forgetting that question.
It's okay. It's okay. So, how do you think? What would be the best answer to answer why should we hire you? I think that was the question.
Yeah, the best answer I would say is that go to the company profile
Hmm.
and research everything about the company,
Hmm.
and tell them that, yeah, you know the best about their company, and
Yeah.
just don't over smart things, like you know the good things, like interviewer and that person doesn't know
Hmm.
something like this,
Yeah.
but focus on the research on the company,
Company.
and
Hmm.
yeah, and just answer in a very simple manner that I would like to just enhance my skills in working in your company.
In your
This would
company.
be a simple answer.
Yeah. So coming directly from Harshit, if you are being asked this question, why should we hire you? The best way to answer is have a good thorough research about the company. Again, it's very important when you're sitting for an interview that you have a good knowledge of the same, right? Because you'll be working for the company. So research about the company, have your statistics clear, and also let them know that you would want to enhance your skills and learn and grow with them. Right? So
Yeah,
that is going to put a positive impression on the
research
interviewer.
about the role as well,
Yeah,
like
research about
what
the
role.
role that you're applying
Yeah.
for the company. That is going to help you to, scratch out a complete good answer. The second question that was being asked was
That what was your not so
least
favorite.
favorites, least
Yeah.
favorite subject. So what did you answer? Mathematics. I hope that's not the
See,
answer.
it totally. I don't like coding, to be extremely honest.
Okay, I was
Uh,
not expecting
yeah,
that.
but like, I can do it.
Mm-hmm.
So this was the thing. I answered that I don't like DSA, the
Mm-hmm.
most used subject of computer science student.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is also a part of computer science.
Hmm.
So I cope up with it very in a good way, and I focused it and start learning it, and start practicing
Yeah.
it as well from past 30 to 45 days.
Yeah. So now do you like it or is it still least favorite?
No, I don't like it.
Okay, so you like we had the technical round, we have the HR round, and like what was the like if you want to sum up the experience of the interview, and you would just give one adjective to it, or what would you call it? Like how was it?
Mine was fabulous, and
Okay,
like other students, other my fellow mates, some were horrible,
disheartened. Yeah.
and yeah, so this happened.
Okay. So, like, it would be great because many people are looking up to you for this particular role. So, what would be, let's say, three tips starting from the first step till the end? What would be your, three tips which you have to follow in order to get placed in Accenture or any other company?
Any other company, yeah,
Yeah,
I should focus on that also, that if you want to get job in any
any
company,
company. Yeah.
not even Accenture, any company, then you should firstly focus on aptitude, verbal and reasoning.
Hmm.
Focus on those as well, because it also plays an important role in getting placement. So
Hmm.
firstly focus on that, and then comes to DSA. If you are third year student or second year student,
Hmm.
then understand this thing. DSA is extremely important, and start practicing today. And third, I should give the tip that research about the company and
Hmm.
the interview process, like
Yeah.
what happens in the interview and
Yeah.
everything.
So this is for the audience that there are three tips coming directly from Harshit. First of all, have your basic aptitude in place. Also, don't think that if your selection process or examination is in 15 days, you will sit before 10 days. No, don't do that. At least start practicing 30 to 40 days before that. Second is DSA, very important. DSA, that is being preached by Harshit, that you have to have your DSA skills in place and your coding as well. And thirdly, research about the company. Because you are sitting for a particular company, make sure that you show your interest in that company and in that designation. That is how you can, according to Harshit, impress the interviewer. These are the three tips coming directly from Harshit, and we are going to congratulate a lot to him, for getting placed at a 12 LPA in Accenture for this particular designation and
Thank
for
you.
schedules interview experience as well. Before that, we have a couple of questions coming from the audience. We would love if you could please answer them, right? So this was an on-campus drive, right?
Yeah, on
That is one
campus.
of the questions. So this was an on-campus drive that we are talking about for Accenture. Okay. Um, can you explain the aptitude session? Like, what are the logical questions they asked? If you remember any.
Sorry, but I don't remember any of the question. Certain question, like there were reasoning question of like good reasoning question, not so easy, and the that questions were also uh, are hard. I would recommend to strongly focus on that.
So again,
Like
practicing is
if you
important.
clear that round, then you will go to the next round. Otherwise, you will get rejected.
So
So
your
just focus on
technical
that.
and cognitive plus that round was completely elimination round.
Elimination round. All were elimination round, but
Hmm.
only communication round was not elimination
Okay.
round.
Let's move towards when will Accenture hire offline? We will let you know whenever the off-campus drive comes. We'll let you know. Make sure that you are following us so that you get all the updates. All right. Um, let's see. How much your package you got, bro? That is the question coming directly from Subhani.
Bro, I got 12 LPA.
Yeah, so Subhani, 12 LPA is the package that he has been offered in Accenture. Okay. Just which skills required for getting the job of 10 LPA?
10 LPSC, don't focus on the number, just focus on like what skills you are having. Just develop your skills, develop your knowledge, and yeah, do coding.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
So just develop your skills, develop your knowledge, and do coding.
Improve your resume, improve your certifications, earn certificates, and
Hmm.
have internship, have everything. Yeah, so yeah, you should improve your resume for getting shortlisted.
Yeah. So coming directly from Harshit, improve your resume, do coding, and practice, improve your knowledge. Basically, you have to work on yourself in order to get an LPA. You won't just directly sit in a place and get the LPA, right?
Yeah,
Even if it's one or if it's 10 or if it's 100, you won't get it until you work for it,
yeah,
right?
definitely.
Okay. So there's no particular skill, but whatever you're good in, make sure that you are the best in that. Okay. Can we be able to crack a job of 10 LPA if we prepare from top 100 codes? Because you have prepared from it, let's get your answer on that.
See, top 100 codes were from like a specific language that was C++. I am comfortable in C++. So I have watched that videos, but I would not say that it would be enough for getting placement. You have to acquire extra knowledge as well,
Hmm.
extra skills as well to get
Yeah.
placed.
So again, it comes from,
But also, it was necessary. It was a
yeah,
part of coding, so it
exactly.
was necessary.
So it coming from Jayant. Jayant, again, just practicing top 100 codes will definitely help you, but only that will not help you, right? It will help you to crack your coding section or your technical section, but complete placement also depends on your own ability and your aptitude as well.
Yeah.
So make sure that you combine everything on a platter and then have it.
Yeah.
Okay. Please upload a video of 2023 graduate also. All right. So can we know that which year graduate are you, Harshit?
2023.
Okay. So Polaki Charita, he is a 2023 graduate who has been placed in Accenture. So you can watch this video and get inspired by him. Okay. So, okay, another very important question. Which background are you from?
I'm from computer science.
Computer science. All right. So, I hope, Polaki, you have your answer. He's from computer science background. Okay. Everyone is asking about your LPA. So, congratulations that you have been placed at that profile. What are the basic skills to perform? Again, Vamshi, basic skills are DSA, 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 and no coding. Right. Coming directly from Harshit. Okay. Okay, another very interesting question. Can you recommend some certification courses?
Like certification courses, I would rather say that in Prep Insta Prime, there is one TCS Ion internship,
Yeah, we
and
provide that.
currently I am also doing it. So you can just focus on that as well to
Hmm.
earn a certificate. To it is some sort of internship also.
Hmm. Yeah.
So. Like an interviewer can definitely have a look on that and will generate a very good remark on it.
Yeah. So Balaji Gaur, that is our answer for you and all other people who might have the same query that if you want to get a certification course, Prepinsta Prime is providing you with a TCS Ion course and like Aeon CoCubes course as well. Also, we also provide Prepinsta Nano degree courses.
Nano degree course, yeah.
Yeah, nano degree courses for whichever course you are completing. So that again adds up to your resume. Right. Another very important thing, according to Harshit, to get selected is to update your resume and have a very good resume that can, interest the interviewers. So yes, those are the questions that we have answered, and I think that is it for today. We are going to wrap up this interview experience. So Harshit, if you want to have anything to say to the audience, this is your chance.
Yeah, like the people who are watching me and they are in second year or third year, I would recommend them to like first year was of BTech, to be very frank. First year is of getting like chill in the college and enjoying the hostel life and everything. But from second year, start studying and start focusing on DSA. Like from my experience, I didn't focus from second and third year. Sorry, third year I focused, but from second year I haven't studied a lot. But yeah, in third year, in the end of third year, the placement starts. So at that time started studying DSA, but I regret that if I started before, then might get a chance in any other and as well. But there's a thing in my college that if you got placed in super dream package, then you cannot apply in any other company
Okay.
which is visiting for 25 LPA or 30 LPA or anything. Like
Hmm.
above 10 you cannot apply.
Okay. So you already have 12, so you cannot apply to any other company,
Yeah, I'm not
right?
applying.
Yeah. So again comes from Balaji. Can you say better platforms to learn DSA?
Better platforms to learn DSA,
Yeah. To
uh,
practice or know DSA. Yeah.
yeah, GFG is there, Prep Insta is there, many free platforms are there.
Yeah.
You
So
can
that is
go through
where,
all.
yeah. So your question has been answered. We have Prepinsta Prime. If you want, we also have GFG, so you can go and check out the DSA courses there. All right. So I think that is it for today. We are going to wrap up this interview experience. Thank you so much, Harshit, for joining us today, and hearty congratulations that you got placed at such a good company in such a good LPA. I hope you have a good life. And thank you so much. We are going to end this live over here. So, yes, thank you so much.
Thank you.